Back to it. What really is in Vegemite? Yes. Fucking
Vegemite, an
proper
Aussie
video.
icon made right here in Melbourne. It has been said that if you don't
Proper
like
video, I'd like.
Vegemite, you're not an Australian.
Everyone loves Vegemite.
You're not an Aussie if you don't.
I really like Vegemite and butter on toast.
So, you look like the
Vegemite
type
for
of guy
lunch.
that would.
Which is the best.
For my whole life, as long as I can remember, every day I've eaten Vegemite.
You want to look at the ingredients of Vegemite? Take a wee look into it. I bet you it's something shocking. But it's just, I bet you there's just really bad stuff in it. It's just killing you. Like, spread it on your toast. Like, even that's not good. Eating toast is meant to be really bad for you.
Tastes like Australia.
I was born here.
Tastes like Australia. Like a smelly ass. I bet you it smells like shit. It looks like shit spread on fucking toast. What is that? Get it in you. I want to see you eat it.
Here in Australia, I'm a true blue Aussie, and I think Vegemite on toast for breakfast is
Sloggy, slimy toast.
just the worst. Not all Australians like Vegemite.
Thanks for spitting your fucking half gobbled up toast back onto the plate for us all to fucking see.
Not all
Can we see that
Australians.
again?
Just the worst.
That's it. Yeah. Right, okay.
Not all
Thanks.
Australians like Vegemite.
Mom. Cancel the
But
toast.
lots of us do. Apparently 80% of households in Australia have a jar of Vegemite in their
I'm not having
pantry,
toast for breakfast,
including
no.
us. I think the key is you need to have been brought up eating it. If you
Really?
didn't have it as a child,
Wow.
I don't think there's much hope for growing to love it.
Okay, so we're really going into some real Jungian, Freudian psychological shit here. So you're saying the child being brought up in the home of the Vegemite eater somehow psychologically adapts to the taste of shit, and they like shit on spreading their toast. It's a big shit sandwich, and you have to take a bite. Everyone has to take at least one bite.
Excuse me.
You spat yours out.
Oh, I still got the taste of it in my mouth. The factory that makes this stuff is here in Melbourne on Vegemite Way. It makes more than 20
The thumbnail of this video is going to be her just doing this, spitting it out, gobbling it out on that plate.
22 million jars of this stuff
Jars.
every year. So it is very popular. But despite their best efforts to
Look at
export
it
it
pumping it
overseas,
out.
98% of those jars are consumed right here in
50
Australia.
million
The
Australians
rest
can't
of the
be wrong.
world just doesn't seem to get it.
We don't get
What
it.
is Vegemite?
Vegemite is a thick, black Australian food spread made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetable and spice additives.
You're gonna hate it.
Is it really that bad?
Down the hatch.
The hottest drop of 2024, the McSpicy and Frank's Red Hot collab. Look at those jalapenos and that Frank's Red Hot mayo. Yes!
Being stuck sucks. That's why you can move our sim plans up or
No, we're skipping that one.
People like this?
That's how you do it, shit, like.
Hugh Jackman will tell you that's because you're all eating it wrong. You're not supposed to eat it by the spoonful. Just put a little bit on toast with butter.
Maximum. What? Maximum Vegemite. No more than that. Right?
Much better.
I'm not sure that works for my palate.
Tried it yet?
No.
No? Okay.
These are great. Have you tried these?
No.
I'll be honest with you. I just want to take the beauty out of the situation and say that Vegemite is I'll be honest with you, it's very tasty. It's very tasty. Very tasty. I need it. I'll be honest with you, I need it. I would eat it on my toast. being what it is, toast being toast, Vegemite being what it is, a spread, breakfast being what it is, the first meal of the day. I'll be honest with you.
I am convinced that those jars that are sold internationally surely
forgot
must be
this was
sold
her
to
video.
Australians who are living abroad and missing their Vegemite because no one else seems to be into it, which is something that I think Australians are quite proud of, that they like it and nobody else does.
You don't like it though. Let's see where this goes.
Party before where I wasn't tempted to eat anything. I
Vegemite, darn it.
didn't want anything that they had on offer.
Vegemite
Even the donuts had Vegemite in them, and Dave wasn't even keen on those. The Vegemite recipe is a closely
fuck's
guarded
Dave?
secret, and at the party we didn't get to go onto the factory floor. It was just a party, but we did get to speak to some interesting people.
And you said it wasn't very popular when it came out.
No, no one really liked it, and it's an acquired taste, as you know, but over the years it eventually caught on with the public,
Propaganda.
so it took a little while, but it got there.
Took a lot of
My
propaganda.
grandfather that invented Vegemite 100 years ago. Fred Walker, the Melbourne entrepreneur, headhunted my grandfather, who was a brilliant scientist, specifically to come up with a similar product, if not, and make it better.
And how
Marmite.
long did it
Yeah, I was
take?
going to say, is it not just Marmite? Vegemite. I thought it was just Marmite, like a different. Yeah. Vegemite. It's basically Marmite. Like even the yellow lid, the yellow fucking lid and all, dude. The whole thing is just a poor rip-off. Rich in B vitamins, 100% vegetarian. Rich B vitamins. It doesn't even say rich in B vitamins, it just says B vitamins. Made since when?
It took the better part of a year. Started from scratch, nothing, and then over the process of the year, through trial and error, he came up with the product that we now know and love today.
I don't have a year to figure this out. I only have a week. The beer. And then you add to that
I know, I
mixture
don't
a
have-
tiny little packet of yeast. And then you
Nah,
leave,
come on.
eventually it stops and the yeast goes
All right.
dormant and it all drops
Yeah,
down.
this guy.
It's kind of aftertaste.
It's quite Vegemite-y, just like that. It's almost a bit more meaty than Vegemite.
Let's see if it thickens up if I boil a little bit of it even more. It doesn't make a paste. Instead, it turns into this stretchy substance that's not at all like the texture of Vegemite. If we take another look at the ingredients to see what else is in it, it contains yeast extract, salt, mineral salts, malt extract, colour, flavours and B vitamins, and that's it. So there's nothing else
Says wheat
in
gluten.
this that would thicken it up, which means they must be using that other
Wheat
portion
gluten.
of the yeast that we had. So let's tip that into
They
a
must be
pan
using
and
that.
boil it up to get the water out of it. And it does indeed thicken up into a paste that is about the consistency of Vegemite.
No.
But to me, this tastes so disgusting. If you thought Vegemite was bad, this is worse. It's like beery, chemically horrible.
It's very chemically.
It's also a bit too, like, gloopy.
Good word.
Whereas Vegemite is, you can spread it quite thin like butter.
Tough crowd.
Yeah, there's
so
no fooling this guy.
let me
Like,
think about this. We started with the beer and we
Australians
got the
know
yeast
what they-
slurry from the
what they
bottom
want
and then we spun
from
it
their
to
toast.
separate it.
Yep.
Yep.
That's Vegemite.
That's it.
Yum.
Yay, I figured out a recipe that works for Vegemite. Now, I want
But
to
not-
know, can we use the yeast?
It's just this guy I want.
It almost just makes...
You were made to act spontaneously.
I hate
We
Ewan
were made to
McGregor's
help plan
voiceovers.
accordingly.
I just talked to him.
Your mum, fine person, always there when you need her. But what if she's away? in Fortaventura with Glenn. What then, friend? Well, when it's comfort you need, it has to be Heinz.
Makes it taste like a darker chocolate, like it's got a little bit more bitterness.
Normal ganache is gonna be
He
sickly
is
sweet.
just
Added in
get it right
chocolate
up.
ganache.
Yum.
It almost just makes it taste like a darker chocolate, like it's got a little bit more bitterness.
Normal ganache
Even
can be a
better
bit
the second
sickly
time.
sweet. That's sort of taken the sweet edge off it. It's actually really nice.
That's really good. I love that. That's better than normal chocolate ganache.
So that was a win. But if I had have added Vegemite to those recipes, I would not have liked it. It would have tasted way too Vegemite-y. And whenever they've released like Vegemite brownies or Vegemite chocolate, people are not into it. It just doesn't combine well, probably because of all of the salt. So if they want it to appeal to more people, keep this as it is for the lovers of Vegemite, but perhaps for the rest of us, take it back a step and give us a sauce that's not so concentrated and doesn't have all the salt in it, because this
So there
is
you go,
a
guys.
great addition to
Don't
lots
ever
of
say
recipes.
that I never bring
Let me know
good
if there's any
content
other secret recipes you want.
You seen what you seen there. You just got it. Anyone ever asks you about Vegemite, you know what it is. What a fucking... What a weird YouTube channel this is, isn't it? Isn't it?
Can I find every Gen 1 shiny Pokemon in just 24 hours? Thanks to fossils, starters, and legendaries? There's no chance. That's why I assembled a top team of shiny hunters to take on my most difficult shiny challenge yet. I'm gonna go for something that no one else claimed. Shockingly enough, I'm gonna go for Pikachu. Knowing PM7 the stream will be really short, I feel...
See, this is a proper YouTube channel. See the wee bits where he's cutting out all the shite.
like my shiny prowess has been exaggerated at this point. Where's your shiny luck? You haven't found a shiny? Well, your shiny luck's with me right here, and I apologize for that, but it doesn't matter!
See the way there's no gaps, he's just constantly talking. It's like some AI programs just went through the audio, and any bit where there was any like seconds of gap, they just cut that out, so it's just constantly going to the next thing.
Because we got our first shiny! That's how you start this off! That right there is how you start this off. Shiny Pikachu. He seems pretty resistant. Oh, and there it is at the buzzer. Bang! Hey.
Right, I don't know what this game is. Don't know what he's doing. Don't know why he's screaming like that.
Not this guy. Nope. No!
I don't get it.
Did anyone see that? I didn't see anything outside of the overall shiny counter climbing up and climbing up rapidly. While most people started hunting in Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, not every Kanto Pokemon was able to be found in those games. So to complete this challenge, some people were already shiny hunting in different games, and a few of them were even brilliant enough to start brand new games and get guaranteed shiny Pokemon.
I think I'm weird enough that I could be one of these people.
My first target is a shiny Ponyta.
At Amazon,
God,
find products you love at prices you'll love too. So you can rock your world, not your savings. And enjoy the perfect blend at the perfect price. With star reviews from you and star prices from us, start your search on Amazon today.
The Tomb of Guys and Gags.
Yes, who are these guys?
We decided to collaborate to bring to you something very special.
Yeah.
An homage, yes? An homage.
Oh, this guy's like a Viking.
If you would.
Alphinus
the creator of the most amazing game that was ever made.
And it is called The Tomb of Guys and Gags.
Yes, ha ha ha! You are players who have the opportunity to visit this
of
marvelous
Guys and
village.
Gags.
It is where you will
The Tomb
find
of Guys and Gags.
Lukash Guys and Gags and his family.
A sword-carrying fellow.
Absolutely, absolutely. A strapping and incredibly charismatic.
And very good
fellow.
looking.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
There they will meet the Guys and Gags family and perhaps be hired for a very important me a dangerous quest to go to
The tomb of Geisengax.
Okay, so
You
I
will
see
go
what's happening
there.
here. They've used AI or some sort of AI system to create their own
Yes, our
art,
players will be infiltrated.
copyright-free
They
art.
might have to go to another place first, the nefarious and dark town.
It has that
which
sort
is
of
named
AI sort of look.
Blood.
If
Absolutely.
they know, they
If
know.
you don't know,
if
you
you
don't
don't know,
know.
you might know later. So listen, my friends.
I like
Next
these
time
guys.
Is coming. Luke and I are going to go crazy with all kinds of amazing, wonderful
Stretch goals. We may not look flexible, but
I
we're
don't
gonna have
know what
stretch
they're
goals.
talking about.
Oh my god. I don't think I can even touch my toes.
New magic items, new creatures, new spells, all sorts of new and exciting things.
And an entire campaign, yes, that people can play as well.
That's right.
The tomb of Geisengax.
They relied too much heavily on this image, but yeah, good on them. Trying to create your own Warhammer or something.
Yo, first shiny of the stream.
It's her first
Another
shiny
one.
of the stream.
Is that another shiny Ponyta? Oh my god, chat. That's
It's like you just, you know, I'm not gonna say anything that hasn't already been said a million times before, like, but I mean, what the fuck is this? Why is she so excited? She got her shiny. I got my shiny. So it's just, you know?
On the complete other end of the difficulty spectrum, we had the legendary hunts. Mew itself was locked into 1 in 8,192 odds, and to get it, we needed a miracle.
What are these? Streamer gloves? Gamer gloves? Gets gamer stream.
But as those difficult hunts trudged along, the Scarlet and Violet hunts were going smoothly outside of one person, not naming any names, who desperately needed to redeem himself. I feel like Pikachu's the villain here. We were talking about Pikachu being the villain and it showed up, chat. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with his mouse. We're gonna be very careful. We're gonna click the X button. X. A. If anyone was wondering if I did that on purpose for like a bit or a clip, no. I'm so flustered. But
Get a shiny Nidoran. All right, Nidoran.
What does that mean?
Female number 2.
But even after finding 2 shiny
Some
Diglett,
speaking
I still had a
stupid
ground
language.
sandwich active, so it only made sense to go after another ground shiny. Now, some people are saying I tried stealing someone else's shiny target. But you know what they say? Stealing is mealing.
Is this a fucking piss take? Like, I stole someone else's shiny. Stealing is mealing. What does that mean? Like, well, as we all know, stealing is mealing. Like, where's he getting that voice from? Out of that little fucking neck? I talk like that.
Is PM7 genuinely trying to take my Sandrew?
No, it's like friendship. It's like it's a friendship true.
Horrible. This guy probably gets about fucking 10 million views in every one of his videos. Let's go check it out here. PM7. 200k views 1 day ago. Wow. Wow. It's incredible. Let's read the comments. The double shiny.
True. So I found shiny Sandshrew.
How many times is the word shiny being said?
What's that?
We found shiny Sandshrew now, and we're talking about the Pikachu again.
I think if you catch the Sandrew and quickly evolve it, there is no harm done.
Sandshrew, we did it! Yeah!
Sandslash!
Sandshrew,
I'm in chat!
Yeah!
Don't kill it! Don't!
Nope, I caught it. No matter how many shinies I found, that one mistake continued to haunt me. The only thing that seemed to make sense was to go after Pikachu's ghost itself and shiny Ghastly. But
was he making a fucking cucumber sandwich on a fucking computer game there? Is that so he can tempt the little Pikachus in his little quest? That is horrible, man. I don't understand computer games anymore. I don't get the motivation. I'm thinking of doing that cybersecurity, man. It's the only way, man. Just put your army fatigues on and just walk down past computer cabinets. I imagine you're just working on computers, but you're wearing army fatigues while you're doing it. So.
Can I
don't like
since
you.
I
We're not friends.
couldn't get the
Oh!
Shiny Zapdos.
Shiny
just
Zapdos?
found it.
Nice.
It does not look shiny. Not only did we hit the halfway point with 18 hours left, we hit the halfway point with the back-to-back start.
Alright, 2 months, this show is over, guys. Guys, we'll have to come back and do a part 2 or something because this one's too long. Alright, guys. Bye.